Hello, Internet, and yeah, I'm late. Who cares? Let's hurry this up because this only has 15 minutes and there is a lot to talk about. Alright, we're going to start off with Kamen Rider Fourze in Episode 1. Kamen Rider Fourze in Episode 1 is awesome. It's actually a very good episode. I'll give it a 9 out of 10. You have to go watch it. Subbed version down here in the description. What do I like about it? I actually like the silliness and the camaraderie of each character in the show. It actually comes off as very genuine and silly, yes. I mean, you do have a locker that leads to the fucking moon. But it's actually very sincere, genuine, and this is actually the first Kamen Rider series, to my knowledge, being written by a Super Sentai writer. And this actually does kind of have a little remnants of the Mega Ranger on how the feel and look of it goes. It's not that bad. It's not as bad as everybody's thinking it is, because it far exceeds my fucking expectations, especially since it never showed us the henshin. It never showed us really anything about the characters before the episode started. But turns out this writer might be a temporary writer. Doubt it. But because when the guy gets the belt, I really did not pay attention to the names. I'm so sorry, people. I can't give you names right now. Probably later on when I get to episode 2 or 3, when I actually start, really paying attention more because I was in a hurry. Sorry. But I'll get you names later. But so first half of the episode, backstory, explanation, pretty much a little explanation, not too much. Leaves a little mystery there. And actually, the guy who has the fourze belt was supposed to be, inching, but he got hurt and he got his ass kicked, and so he's a little indisposed. So he gives the guy with the awesome fucking hair, might I add, the belt, and tells him go out and fight him. And he goes, henshins. The fight scene is pretty long and pretty good compared to other Kamen Rider fights. Again, showing the whole thing about how Kamen Rider, in the Kamen Rider fight scenes, actually do not have skilled fighters. They just kind of have like a tossing and tumbling match. And for those who thought, because it has a Super Sentai writer and I think director, that it was going to be all flashy, no. It actually keeps the spirit of Kamen Rider. It is as silly as Super Sentai, like mid-episodes of Geki Ranger, but it still holds true to that Kamen Rider sentiment of realism and actual. It just feels right. And this is the 40th anniversary of Kamen Rider, so it has to feel right. So, on to Gokaiger. I mean, there's not much I can say about this beyond that, because I'm trying to leave it spoiler-free. Spoiler-free. But you have to watch this episode. It is an experience. It is not a, well, let me tell you about it, because I'll be here for a fucking while. But it is an experience. You have to go see it. And I'm pretty sure you're going to fall in love with it, just like I did, because it exceeds my expectations. The opening is great. The ending is great. The preview is really remnant of freaking Kamen Rider O's Count the Medals. And, yeah, that's pretty much all I got to say about Kamen Rider Fourze. Let's move on to Kaizokusentai, Gokaiger. Now, Gokaiger episode 28 is actually going to is the tribute episode of Jetman. Jetman being one of the most badass and cool Sentais. This episode opens up differently than the other tribute episodes, because this episode doesn't actually open up with them looking for the former Rangers. It actually opens up with them fighting the Zengais, kicking their asses, like, rinse and repeat. And then the ultimate bounty hunter, comes out and, goes, I'm going to fight you. And Captain Marvelous goes, whoa, crap, I recognize this guy. And it actually is a guy who whooped Captain Marvelous's butt last time they fought and has come back. And boy, he just wipes the floor with all of them. Even Guy, like all of them, just mops them up, and just pretty much leaves them on the ground, about to kill them. But he says this: Only thing in life I have is money and fighting. And I love to fight, and I need money so I can go and buy stuff so I can fight some more. And you guys are giving me a terrible fight. So I'll let you guys live as long as you run away like little girls. I'm not moving. I'm gonna sit right here. You're gonna have to retreat like little girls. Be afraid of me and run. Freaking sinister. And of course they do. And then they run it. And actually, remember how I said I didn't know how Yuki Guy or Black Condor would be coming back? Well, I figured it out. Well, I watched the episode and figured it out, which is also subbed in the description. He actually comes in through heaven. Like, he wins a poker game with a goddess and then says, since you said you'd give me anything when I win, I want to go to Earth for one day. And actually, from what it looks like, it's a selfish, reason. I want to go get a drink. A real drink. But it actually turns out he's there so that he knows the Gokaiger are going to need the Jetman power right about now. And says, you know what? I'm going to be here. The rest of my team has watched my death. They've honored my death a lot. They've gone out to live normal lives. I'm going to be there for them. And I'm going to fight this battle so that they don't have to. They don't have to leave their normal lives. I'm going to do this myself. Which is actually, like, super cool. And, I mean, dude, you guys got to watch this episode. If not for anything, Yuki Guy is freaking awesome in this episode. He is as smooth as a river rock. And I mean, as just burial. I mean, this guy in real life, I can't believe that he doesn't get all the ladies. And he probably does. He probably has like a line, like an amusement park line to his bed. He's so smooth. I mean, the episode literally ends with him playing the saxophone. And one of the coolest moments is literally where he hitches back into the Black Condor with the original Morpher. That is so cool. The episode is beyond awesome. Both of the, and I give it a 10 out of 10. This is my favorite episode. You have to go see it. I'm not spoiling a darn thing. It breaks the mold of the series. It breaks the chemistry of how these episodes work out and how they're supposed to play out. You have to go see this episode. It's not a two-parter, but the next episode for Gokaiger is going to be Abarenja, which, if you remember correctly, didn't have six cast members. So yeah, you had Aba Red, Aba Blue, Aba Yellow, Aba Black, Aba Killer, no Aba Pink. So what's gonna happen there? So yeah, we're gonna see that next episode, and episode 2 of Kamen Rider Fourze actually is going to be about who will have the Kamen Rider belt, because after the battle with one of the huge, bulking, slow-walking, I can't believe you didn't kill that thing sooner monster, Fourze is attacked by the guy who gave him the freaking belt, saying, "Take off the fucking belt, it is mine." And we're gonna see what happens on that episode too. So until next time, guys. Oh, right. Remember, both episodes subbed in the description. If you need anything else, comment. Tell me what I missed. Tell me how I can improve. Until next time, guys, peace.